All right, quick update out of Amsterdam, and it's a big one. Dutch pro footballer QUINCY Promes just asked judges to release him on bond right before appeal hearings tied to his cocaine trafficking conviction and the violent assault of his cousin. The Amsterdam Court of Appeal said no. Promes will stay in custody at least 90 more days, until the next status hearing. The court basically said he evaded the legal process, and releasing him now would risk social unrest. Quote from the judge: "The interest in continuing your professional football career does not outweigh the social and criminal justice interests." Here's the context. These cases go back to 2020, when Promes was with Ajax and the Dutch national team. In one case, he was convicted in 2023 for stabbing his cousin in the knee during a family party in Abcuda, 1.5 years in prison. In a separate case, he was convicted in 2024 for involvement in smuggling about 362 kilograms of cocaine through the port of Antwerp into the Netherlands, another 6 years. He didn't return to the Netherlands for either case, and both convictions were handed down in absentia. He left in 2021 to play for Spartak Moscow, later joined United FC Dubai, and stayed abroad until this summer. In June, he was arrested in the UAE. In July, he was extradited to the Netherlands and taken into custody on arrival, despite attempts to negotiate to await the appeal in freedom so he could keep playing. Today, his legal team said he's not a flight risk and asked the court to let him out while the appeal timeline gets sorted. His lawyer argued he needs to stay fit for his career, and that detention is disruptive for his children. Prosecutors pushed back hard. They said there is a flight risk, and the public would be shocked if he was free during appeal. According to reports, probation was supportive of possibly suspending detention, but didn't weigh in on whether he might try to evade his sentence again. The Advocate General, the prosecutor in appeals, added that Promes has kept investigators in the dark, invoking his right to remain silent in both cases. He's keeping his mouth shut, despite all the leeway he's been given. Promes attended today's preliminary session in person. Notably, former teammate Hakim Ziyech was in the public gallery. So what happens now? Promes stays in custody for another 90 days. The court is handling arguments in both appeals at the same time. Bond can be reconsidered at the next preliminary hearing, but today's ruling makes clear the bar is high. This is a rare collision of elite sport, public trust, and a justice system insisting on process. On one side, a 50-cap international, trying to salvage what's left of a career and family life. On the other, two serious convictions, a long stretch abroad, and a court focused on flight risk and public confidence. I'll keep tabs on the timeline for the appeal, and any move from the defense to tighten conditions for a supervised release. Think travel restrictions, electronic monitoring, if they try again. For now, the court's message is simple. You don't get bond just because you're a footballer. If you found this helpful, tap like so others see it, and I'll bring the next update as soon as the court sets the calendar. End of story for today.